Open discussion, let's bring it straight to the table. This the EBL experience where we talk about the realest shit. Everybody feeling it, just go pick a topic. We got difference of opinion here, so it's always popping. Everybody gon' be listening, cause we never stopping. We put on for the black businesses, that's part of the experience. When we talking about whatever you need to know. And if you rockin' with us, that's nowhere else you need to go. Ho, tell them Uncle E, tell them Lady B. Tell them Dr. Tig, we be talking politics, and we be talking streets, spilling all type of tea. And every show we talk about black history. We talking sports, man, championship rings. We talking athletes, whoever got game. What's your experience? Is it this or that? Let it be known, we put on for all things black. This is EBL, this is what we do. We expose the lies so we can talk about the truth. What's your experience? Huh? Yeah, what's your experience?
Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is your main man, Uncle E. We here. This is the EBL Experience. It's a Thursday, September the 29th, 2022, episode 6, season 3. 3. Like, I got the episode, then I forgot the season. Can never get it. Shit. Fuck. Anyway.
The episode harder than the season.
I know, right? It was a stunt thing. It's okay. That's fine because we here anyway. Happy belated birthday to me. Had to do that also. Another serious note. Rest in peace of my Coolio. Found unresponsive in his friend's home yesterday. Definitely a hip hop icon. You know, we lost a great one yesterday. So that's prayers up for the family, also for the families that's in the state of Florida, on the coastline of Tampa Bay. And what's that fort? What?
I don't know.
They got a lot of forts in Florida, but
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
that's Miami though.
Yeah. I think he just said so.
He did.
But definitely praying for the families that's in Florida. They got just hit by what's the hurricane?
Ian.
I'll be about to say Hurricane Ida for some reason.
It's Ian. Hurricane Ian.
So Hurricane Ian struck the coast.
Hurricane Lamont.
Yesterday, I think, right?
I think it was yesterday.
Yesterday early.
Hurricane Lamont.
Oh, late.
I don't know.
This is the next one.
Okay. Serious storm they hit them. Prayers up on.
I saw some video that was.
Yeah.
I was like, shit.
Hurricane Lamont.
It reminds you of some things.
Mm.
I mean, what you keep saying? You know somebody named Lamont?
That's the next one.
I got you. As long as they don't come here.
That's all I care about.
But that's what it is, though. How y'all doing this week? How y'all been? Been a while.
I'm doing.
That was a nice side, Brittany.
Was it?
Deep side, yeah. She sounded like you decompressed.
I felt a little free after I did it. Mm-hmm.
A little free. Brittany always free.
I am.
Except on weekends.
I usually am free on weekends.
Yeah, you don't go nowhere.
I'm free, but I ain't free, you know?
That's what I'm saying. How you doing, Tig? How your week?
My week was alright. It's busy. I work a lot. I work hard. I work long.
I can see it in your face, in your eyes, that you just over this shit.
Yeah.
Any given time, I'm selling drugs.
Yeah.
I'm this close.
You ain't there yet, auntie.
To getting the brick and flipping that shit. This close.
If I was to sell anything, probably real estate.
Real estate?
Yeah.
Not bad.
I could see you in that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Real estate. All right. I guess it's time we get into it. The Black Spotlight.
It's Tig's turn.
It's definitely.
This nigga nosy.
He trying to see what you got.
Yeah.
The Black Spotlight, my turn?
It's Ernest's turn.
This Black Spotlight goes out to who I consider next to.
It better not be somebody dead already.
No, he ain't dead. You say dead?
No, I said that you did already.
No, I ain't do this dude.
All right.
I mean, he's right next to Luther Vandross. So I believe he's the GOAT of today R&B. That's no other than Usher Raymond the Fourth. That's right. Why are you looking puzzled? You know what it is.
I like Usher.
Usher,
Usher's a pretty cool
born in
guy.
Dallas, Texas. Usher is a
I thought he was from Atlanta.
no man, Dallas, Texas.
That's how they get you.
Born from Dallas.
So he's
Texas.
he probably was born in Dallas and then moved to Atlanta.
Probably so, but
It was a lot of that going on though.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, at that time, Atlanta was a hot spot for music right there because you had Babyface, LaFace Records, stuff like that in Atlanta, and all the black artists kind of flocked to Atlanta for that scene. You know, that's what gave people like Jermaine Dupri they starting shot was Babyface and stuff, people like that. So, but I mean, he was noticed at a talent show that was in the mall at the age of 14. Instantly signed when they heard him for the first time. This brother right here.
Somebody knew what they was doing.
Oh yeah, definitely. The guy sold 80 million records internationally. 20 million records in this country. Things like just saying My Way album and Confessions by itself is just GOAT albums, and that's not even all his work. So I mean, we talking about a guy that could dance, could act, could do it all basically. Let me take that act back because I didn't like that movie that he was in. So I would definitely take that back. Yes, I'm a realist now. I'll take that back.
I sure was about to ask you which movie.
He was a bodyguard.
I don't remember it.
This shit sound whack.
Remember that he was in the movie. He was the bodyguard. He saved the mobster daughter life or some shit.
Nah, they ain't never heard of that shit.
Damn.
That movie.
Went to the theaters and everything.
Really? Shout out to Usher.
Yeah, man. I mean, definitely. Like I said, Usher has sold over 23.8 million albums and 38.2 million digital songs in the United States. Again, I say he already did 80 million internationally. Best-selling music artist of all time. And at the end of 2009, Billboard named him the second most successful artist of the 2000 decade. Damn. And we talking about 2000 to 2010. So we talking about a brother that been relevant since 92. 93. Been relevant and still relevant to this day because my sister and my cousin went to see him live in Vegas for their birthday about 2 weeks ago, and it's didn't lose a beat. He's still that dude. Like his sound, his singing ability, his vocal, he ain't out there looking like Genuine, put it like that. He ain't out there looking like that.
That nigga be smooth on them skates.
Genuine?
No, Usher.
Oh, I'm about to say, girl.
That's what I want to do. I want to learn how to skate like
Me too.
that.
Skate? Y'all know how to skate?
It be looking so
Not
cool.
to skate, but I want to skate like
Y'all know how to
Skate
skate?
like they be skating,
I wanna
not
skate
regular.
like that.
Oh.
I want to skate like a boy from Roll Bounce.
Man.
Not Bow Wow, but Sweetness.
So y'all can't skate.
Sweetness.
Oh, Sweetness was that dude. Wasn't that
He was.
wasn't that whatchamacallit? Nick Cannon?
What? No, it wasn't Nick Cannon. It's
No,
the
he's an underrated actor. That dude underrated my whole childhood. I came up with that dude.
Who? I
The dude
forgot.
that played Sweetness. I don't know him.
But
But he underrated. He can't. I always remember him in every movie I like.
I just remember the song he came out on.
Hey. No, that's Bow Wow.
Yeah.
It
Wow,
was
I did that.
the great. It's the greatest.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, boy, you can hum, boy.
Thank you.
You can hum. But that's my spotlight. Usher Raymond the Fourth.
I appreciate Usher.
Usher,
I
that dude.
appreciate it. So you go. I like go. I'll defend Usher on Facebook on social media.
They try to compare him to some damn Chris Brown. So,
Yeah,
child, you
that's
better go
like
sit
what-
down.
Yeah.
That's one dude I'll defend on. That's one celebrity I'll defend.
Yeah, Usher.
He deserved that though. He earned it. One of these days I'll tell y'all about my wild Usher concert story. Not today though.
You went to Usher concert and it was freaky.
I did go to a Usher concert. It was the Confessions.
It was freaky.
It was freaky.
You was a teenager.
I was.
What you? I keep telling Kim that you ain't innocent.
It wasn't me.
Oh, it wasn't you?
No.
Oh, my bad, Kim. My bad, Mama Kim. I'm sorry.
No. I would have never said I was gonna tell y'all if it was me.
That's why I said you was gonna tell us. Gotta
Hell
tell you
no.
off the air.
I don't care as long as it's freaky. I don't care who's involved.
Come on with it.
You don't care who.
No,
Come on, then.
I just want to hear it.
I'm weak, dog. That's funny as hell. All right, man. It's time to get into our 7-minute huddle. You know, talk 7 minutes. We talk sports, and up first, of course, always is the Saints. Right now, we 1-2 in the division, in life. Period. Is it time to panic? Y'all hitting the panic button? 7 minutes.
Too early. It's too early for the panic. It's week 3. Saints are known for slow starts.
No, the Saints with Sean Payton are known for slow starts.
Okay, I give you that. But I mean, you also gotta understand this is new everything to this organization. This is 2 years without Drew, first year without Sean, offensive line, garbage. Your main anchor gone. Teron Armstead gone.
How could you not panic if the offensive line is garbage?
I think they could get better as the season goes by. Right now, the Saints aren't looking like a playoff team, and it's definitely not because of the defense. The offense lacks discipline. The offense lacks identity. The offense lacks a lot of things, and it's very unfair to put it on one person what the whole offense is doing.
You talking about Jameis?
I'm talking about Jameis. You know, you got running backs that can hold on to the damn ball, which means a definition of they fumbling. And they fumbling at key. It's a difference between when you fumble, all right, you fumble, but you fumble in this key shit. Like Mark Ingram fumble in the red zone when we were about to score against Tampa Bay to go ahead. And then Alvin Kamara fumble and the guy picked it up and scored a touchdown.
I mean, but when you think about it, there really is no opportune time to fumble.
Right. But to me when I'm saying it's the moment and what's happening during the game at that point. You feel what I'm saying? Jameis is the part of the losing. But it seemed like people is like, it's all that nigga fault. But people acting like this man, he only got 1.2 seconds to throw the ball. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, his line is garbage. Cesar Ruiz, I'm calling for your job. First off, Cesar Ruiz, I could play right guard and do better than that because, nigga, you're going to continue to get swim move as a guard from a deep tackle, then something's wrong with you. So Cesar Ruiz, Uncle E could play right guard, and you could go sit down somewhere, and I could protect Jameis. At least I could hold a nigga. God damn, pinch him, kick him, do something, nigga. God. Defense, hell of a job. Dennis Allen, they gotta do something. They gotta help Jameis. You feel what I'm saying? They gotta get that run game started. There's no run game. We can't run the ball, and that's due to the offensive line. We can't do anything. I feel like the only time we can run the ball is with Taysom Hill.
Because he be getting yards.
Alvin can't run. Mark ain't running. It is what it is. I'm just being real with it.
Tig, where you at?
Oh, well, see, I think that it's coaching. I think it's coaching. I told y'all before the year started, before the preseason started, I told y'all coaching will be the Achilles heel of this team, and it is coming to a pimple right now. Do I think it's time to panic? No, but I don't really like what I see from the Saints. Jameis Winston he's not that type of quarterback to be playing hurt. He's not that guy. You can't play him like that. You can play like a Drew Brees, a Tom Brady. Only few quarterbacks could still be at a productive level and be injured. And I don't know if he ain't popped the pill, he ain't take the shot. I don't know what the fuck going on, but I know Brett Favre, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, they would have popped the pill and been out there. And you could probably tell that they hurt, but that doesn't mean they wasn't effective. He's just not effective when he's hurt.
Yeah.
And he doesn't he doesn't. I don't think he reads blitzes well, or I don't think he's good at IDing blitzes. From what I've seen, some of those blitzes was obvious,
And he didn't change the protection.
and he didn't change the protection.
I
He
saw that
ain't
too.
he ain't over that though. Eric
Right.
McCord is the person that checked.
I mean, but
All right, so that's a coaching thing.
he
So,
can
Eric-
still make that call.
Eric McCord do the protection changes. He been doing this since last year
Right.
actually.
And I don't know what had him so mad on that sideline. What had him mad on that sideline?
I don't know. I mean, it's frustration.
What did they tell him?
I mean,
But yeah, he would.
I never seen that coach before that he was mad at sitting on the sideline. Maybe I guess he's the quarterback coach.
But he
maybe.
looked like a little kid,
I mean,
and that worried me too.
it's no.
It's cool to get angry,
But this is the thing. See, this is the difference.
but also the difference between what Tom Brady did with throwing the surface pad
Um,
and what he did.
Right, but at the same time, Tom Brady is the most winningest quarterback in the game, right?
All right.
But I don't give a fuck if it's a regular person out there. Nigga want to win, and you get frustrated when when shit is not executing the way you want it to, and you know it can.
Yeah.
It's frustrating when you don't have the time. It's frustrating when the running backs can't get it. Everything is not coming together on offense for whatever reason. But like in football, it starts at the line. It starts at the trenches right there, from defensive line to offensive line. Just like we played Atlanta week 1. And they O-line were busting our ass, running all over us. I said, it's going to be a long game. Straight up,
Yeah.
because this shit start at the line.
I think we won that Atlanta game, but we lost it because they kind of exposed us. We've only been effective doing a hurry up offense. What you think, Brittany?
I'm not quite at a panic just yet. But if I don't start to see progress soon, I will.
Week 5.
Some type of forward movement in the right direction.
Give me week
And that's
5.
every phase of the football game.
Mm-hmm.
Defense too, because they're being effective, but they're missing that oomph to me. So they need a little extra push to get these turnovers that we need and stuff like that too. So definitely offense. I mean, y'all touched on pretty much everything. And even special teams. Will Lutz missing field goals.
Right.
Gilligan
That's another goddamn thing.
yeah.
But for some reason, they still blaming one person.
Yeah.
That
So
shit is just amazing to me. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I can understand people hate Jameis. But hey, that's your personal reason that you hate that man, then that's fine. But look, it's a lot of things going on in that team that is out of homie control too.
all right, man. I played the whistle. Y'all probably ain't hear it.
I heard it.
You did? Ooh,
Yeah, I heard it.
damn,
God.
it was loud
All
as hell that time.
Motherfucker, we know.
All right. So we're gonna move on to the next topic, and that is Ime Udoka, who is the head coach of the Boston Celtics. As you know, he had dealings with, I guess somebody who worked for the Celtics, and that got exposed, and now he's suspended for a year.
I heard. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, I'm done.
I heard it was by a starter player, not just anybody. I heard it was by a player. I heard a player exposed this.
Really?
Yes, I heard the player was the person to pretty much.
I
tell
thought it came
others.
from the office, from like the front office.
Right. Yeah, that's where it come from. But I heard the player was like,
Oh,
hey,
the player
Dropped the
told the
dime.
front.
this is what's happening.
Dropped the
to the front
dime.
office.
I heard it was the female that dropped it down.
Oh, the female.
That's my understanding.
All right.
I have no idea.
I got a little intel. Well, not intel. Like I'm an NBA player or nothing
Here you
like
go
that.
with the intent.
Oh, but see the thing. But see the whole thing is it started. The key word was consensual relationship.
Right.
And I guess the lady at some point went to the office and said, I don't know what happened between their relationship, but she went in, said, he wasn't being appropriate with me, saying some things that wasn't appropriate or whatever like that. Like, this shit is all over the place. I think the Boston Celtics handled this shit wrong. I believe they didn't protect the females that was in this. Because at one point, this beautiful black woman on social media, and we all think it was her, but really it was a white lady. You feel what I'm saying? And my whole thing is, another thing is, first off, if I was the Boston Celtics, I would have handled this shit in-house. You feel what I'm saying? And if they would have need a reason, something like that, hey, tell them you need a mental break or some shit like that. But certain things like that, if you really want to protect females inside your organization and everything, you don't expose it and everything.
So the Celtics made me feel like this was something bigger than him just sleeping with somebody within the organization, because it was made very clear that it was consensual. Right. So if that's the case, why, like you said, expose it the way that you did? You wanted him to look bad. It was personal.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
This man got a wife, a family, and who's to say he was cheating? I don't know what their situation is. But
whoever he was sleeping with is somebody, old lady, or
it's somebody something.
It's somebody important.
It's somebody something, or maybe a woman that somebody else wanted and couldn't get. It could be anything. It's a lot of things.
But
you don't do what they did.
It is.
At first, I thought it was the black woman,
and that's what it taught. See, and that's the thing with social media that I tell people: don't ever go with the first story.
I went with the first story.
Yeah, don't ever go with the first story. I was
like, look, he's slapping them cheeks.
Yeah, I mean, so
they in the office playing hide the salami.
I mean,
I was like, I wonder where they fucked at. Did they fuck like in the training room on the weights?
From my understanding,
did it happen on the court?
From my so from my I don't think it was like there.
Like office sex is good sex. On the desk, it's like slide all the shit off the desk.
Okay,
been over and ram.
You been there?
Like the movies.
Yeah.
You been?
This nigga had a fucking life, boy.
He said, yeah.
That's some movie shit.
That is some movie shit for real.
But see, my whole thing about it is, bro, that what if, give your Uncle Paint your scenario, what if this was Jason Tatum?
What if it was Jason Tatum?
It would never have came out. Fucking never had came out like that. LeBron James, like a player that's key to that team, it would never. If that was LeBron James playing for the Boston Celtics, that shit would have never came out.
How's the head coach that just brought you to the finals not key to the team?
No, listen to what I'm saying. Coaches are more replaceable than
shit.
Okay.
Good ones, great ones.
We don't know if he's gonna be great or not.
Exactly. He damn sure a good one.
Exactly.
I mean, he's straight, but we don't know if he's gonna be a Popovich or a Phil Jackson. We don't know that, but we know what LeBron is right now.
True, but
and if that was LeBron James, that shit would have came out like that.
But if it was LeBron James first year, you still not.
I ain't talking about first year. I'm talking about LeBron James right now.
That wasn't his first year coaching the Celtics?
It is.
But okay, so how oranges to oranges up in this motherfucker.
All right, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, I believe who it is how they dictate on how they handle this shit. And I believe that, like Stephen A. said on his show on First Take, the Boston Celtics are sleazy. Because
he called them sleazy.
Yeah, he called them sleazeballs because, dog, like, come on, man. All right, let's paint the scenario. I want to tell my girl the way I want to tell her. I don't want her to find out from this and that. So y'all leaking this information, y'all sleazy. You feel what I'm saying? And then y'all putting her on blast. Like, Nia Long is embarrassed now.
Well,
like this trickled down.
But I read that this was something that was brought to the attention of him a couple of months ago. Like it just
to the
dropped.
organization, it was.
So why not? You had 2 months.
That makes you
to
worse.
tell your woman.
She could have been down with it though.
She probably.
And she could have been. That's the thing.
But this
We
the
don't
thing.
know what the situation
Most
was with
likely,
their relationship.
she might have knew.
She might have.
Right.
But this the thing. The boss did look worse because they knew about this shit 2 months ago, and now you leaked this shit. Why you leaked it now? Like, why is it leaked? To protect your ass now?
No, it's personal.
It's very personal, but it's also to protect their ass because now you got to think about this shit. So, put the scenario in. He gets suspended for a year, right? What happens to her?
I don't think anything's gonna happen.
Nothing's gonna happen
I don't
because
think so
they said no punishment is gonna be on her. But this is the thing, man.
Oh damn, that bitch was loud.
Man, they about to before we go on to the next topic, I think the girl's gonna ridicule me on this one. But you want to be treated equally, you got to get equal punishment. You feel what I'm saying? You work for a Boston organization. If that man going for a year, then hey, motherfucker, you going for a year. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just the way it gotta be. He's wrong. But motherfucker, that key word was consensual.
Honestly, I don't.
That's the key word.
I don't understand why she wasn't punished.
That's what I'm saying.
To be honest, I mean, just it.
But in all honesty, if I was him as the coach, fire me, please.
He might be fired anyway.
Oh, I want to be fired. Like, fire me. Fire me.
Which I think
it's not gonna be a problem for him to get a job for sure.
the shit is
Yeah,
excessive.
but that
at
Boston
the end of
team
the day.
is set to win the final within the next 2 or 3 years.
Not no more.
I mean, they were a good team without him. He was a good coach. It was a match made in heaven. But now people seeing that, oh man, this Boston team, them boys ready.
Right.
Them boys ready. They just really need They just really need that one little. They need to.
Man.
And I think really just maturity. I think they got the experience in the final game, in the final series, and now they're ready to go. But my bad. Next subject.
No, you good.
Oh snap!
Oh,
They
no.
lost you, Tig.
Oh no.
He back in effect.
What we got?
So this came up a while back, but you know, y'all, we've been kind of gone for a little minute. Things been going on, but Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears were called pedophiles for a video that they put out. It was a pedophile video. It was a skit.
Like a comedy skit? I was confused.
It was intended to be comedic
And
about a pedophile.
Tiffany Haddish ain't funny to me, so yeah, it probably wasn't funny at all.
It wasn't funny.
Yeah.
I think Cat Williams called that shit out. He predicted that shit. He predicted the downfall of Tiffany Haddish.
Did he?
Yes.
What he said?
He said when Hollywood is done with you, they're gonna really put that package on you, and you're gonna be like, God damn.
I mean,
Yeah.
but she didn't have to do that skit.
Yeah,
But at the same time, it was old as hell, and it just came out.
exactly. Hollywood.
How old?
Hollywood has something on everybody.
I think a couple years at least.
Yeah.
It was like,
If it wasn't that, then it was probably like Hollywood has something on damn near everybody that's in Hollywood. And I know she sleep with a lot of white men, and you know that's
how
probably
you know that lady sleeping with?
because that's a known fact. She sleep with only white men, like white
She was
Jewish men.
just in a relationship with Common.
Yeah, but like, well, okay, she sleep with Common and a lot of
Wait,
white
she
men.
was sleeping with Common?
Yeah,
They was in a whole relationship.
I do know what Tig
my
talking
bad,
about.
Tiffany.
No, I do know what Tig talking about because she do have interest in
But
white
she
men.
had that is her
Yeah, that's a.
comedy.
Yeah.
I only fuck with white men.
I'm,
Like that's out of her own mouth.
I understand. I mean,
I was confused because they were trying to make it seem like there was sex trafficking. I was like, that's
Right.
wild as fuck. Like,
But it like they try to do the same thing to Dave Chappelle. And what Cat Williams was saying is when these people are done with you, that they're gonna push a campaign on you.
yeah.
Like the baby he going through a little something right now too. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, people I mean, Hollywood ain't no joke. It's a system. They got people behind doors that got everything on. All their job is to get something on you, to hold something against you, to make you bend to their will, or you get the fuck.
Right. I can believe that shit.
I wonder what she did. I wonder what she did to.
She
to
pissed
get on
off
them
Kevin
people.
Hart.
To get on people's bad side. Think she pissed.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That could be it, bro. That could be. She could have pissed off Kevin Hart.
Mm-hmm.
I think that people kind of, I don't want to say blew it out of proportion because it was inappropriate. I did watch it, and it was inappropriate.
I gotta watch it. I didn't watch it. You watched it too?
I ain't watched that.
I gotta watch
sicko
it.
shit.
You can send that to me?
I'm not about. I'm not.
Maybe
It's on YouTube or something?
It was on YouTube.
They probably took that shit off.
It might be.
Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you too.
Thank you.
I'm not about to watch a Hollywood sacrifice. I'm not about to watch
Of children, huh?
Well,
sexually,
I think they settled out of court.
emotionally,
Well, they had to settle?
and mentally.
Yeah, I mean,
Who they had to settle with?
the people
Right.
that was suing them,
Who sued them?
the kids that was in the video.
Man, you get the fuck out of here. The people that signed up to do it, the parents. That's the shit I'm talking about. It go back to this R. Kelly shit. The fucking parents got to be held accountable for this type of shit.
The mama tried to sue her first. Apparently,
That shit is crazy to me, dude.
and it didn't work. And then the kids tried.
That's not how, bro.
I think they got paid.
That's fucking wild because in order for your child to do anything, you got to have a parent consent.
Yeah, you do.
So my whole thing is parent consent is a legal binding contract in my eyes.
Yeah, it is.
So my thing is, how the fuck you gonna come back when this shit get blown out of proportion and say, oh, maybe my child is different because of this?
I think that's why the mama couldn't win when she tried to sue. But Tiffany, they had to pay the kids. Because the kids didn't consent because they kids. They couldn't. Their parent consented on their behalf. So for whatever reason, they got paid.
Man, it's wild to me.
I mean, it is what it is. The shit was inappropriate. It really was. And I understood what they were trying to say was, don't leave your kids with anybody. Because anybody could be the nigga that's going to molest your child. But it came off the wrong way. That's all.
That's crazy. All right. Well, fuck.
It came off the wrong way. It was unfortunate.
Stop doing crazy shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't have did no shit like that. Mm-hmm. She said she regret being a part of it, so I guess she wish she wouldn't have did no shit like
she
that.
regret because what's going on right now. I regret it too.
Did she regret going to those Hollywood parties, going through them doors, and staying behind those doors?
So my whole
I don't know what he talking.
So my whole thing is the kids sued, right?
Yeah.
All right, so the kids sued, and I'm pretty sure they're still kids today. It wasn't that long ago, right?
Well, no, it might have been even because I don't know. I don't know how long ago.
But all
it
of a
was, now
sudden,
that I think about
but
it.
my thing is, all of a sudden, this shit wild to me, bro. Because all this time you had to sue, and all of a sudden this shit go public and shit like that. Now now you damaged.
Well, it went public because they were suing.
Oh, I thought it went public because of Eric Spears and his bullshit.
Well, that didn't help.
Yeah.
That didn't help. That just inflated the situation. So inflated, not inflated.
All good.
So Tig, you ready? It's time to get in the mind of Dr. Tig.
Get in the fucking mind of Dr. Tig. What you think about Dr. Tig? Dr. Tig forgot. Dr. Tig.
Yes, I did forget. But I remember. So, I want to talk about Jeff Bezos' ex-wife.
Who?
Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon. He CEO.
Oh, okay, yeah, I knew you talking about.
Owner. He pretty much created Amazon.
Billionaire that don't pay taxes.
Correct, because
Gotcha.
he found a loophole in the system.
Mm-hmm.
But so Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, as you know, I talked about her in old episodes, but since then she's have divorced Jeff Bezos, and now she's living her own life or whatever.
Right.
Seeing the likes of like guys like Leonardo DiCaprio, so you know you're living out your best dream when you
know that.
I got so much money I could fuck Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
You know, I think she was fucking him when they were actually together with her and Jeff Bezos, I think that was, he was fucking it on the side.
Pretty sure
She
they was
fucking
open in a way.
on the side or whatever. So, but anyway, she recently married a school teacher, a science teacher, and she recently have been divorced to the school teacher, a science teacher, and I'm saying that to say that, like, it'll never work out with her and a normal guy. Like her and a normal guy, it would never work out.
Mm-hmm.
And
why is that?
Because she's used to being around an overachiever.
It'll work out with me.
Probably one of the best overachievers ever, and to go from that to a regular guy, it'll never work out.
How much she worth?
She has the money, but she's a billionaire.
Oh, it'll definitely work
yeah,
out with me.
She took a lot of his money.
Oh, I make it work.
Right. She took a lot. She took half of his multi-billion-dollar
And he's still a billionaire.
fortune. Yeah, he's still a
Yeah.
billionaire. Cause he's a billionaire because he seen it coming, so he cut his losses short, and he divorced her at the right time.
Gotcha.
He divorced her before he went up another level, so he kind of like, it was like divorce, then he elevated. Even though he was still a billionaire, he kind of elevated. Boom.
In his billions.
Right. So that's another story.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm saying that to say that she has too much money, as for her to deal with a normal guy. And a guy on her level, probably, well, financially, as far as like resources and things like that.
Ain't too many billionaires out here like that.
Exactly.
Shit.
So what are her options?
I mean, they do,
As
but
A
it
lot of
ain't.
billionaires.
They do, but it ain't like regular niggas.
I mean, none of them I could imagine married a regular nigga. But if
But
you
what
want to give a regular
billionaire-
nigga a chance,
But what billionaire is gonna be with her?
I mean,
She's not an ugly woman, but
What's
she's
her
not
name?
like, ooh, goddamn.
what's her name?
I don't know. Miss Jeff Bezos' ex-wife.
Jeff Bezos' ex-wife. 504-405-1665. Holla at me. I'll let you test this regular nigga out. Holla at me, Irvin.
But she divorced him. She's like, I'm over you for some reason, and we all know the reason. You know what I'm saying? He's a I'm not gonna say a lower value man, but on a sexual marketplace,
He ain't that nigga.
I would think Jeff Bezos' fortune alone would make him a 10, right?
A high value male.
A high value male or a 10. Even though he probably lacks in other areas like charisma,
That will make it up.
that will fucking make
It
it
will
up.
be. It will be a lot. It's okay, baby.
See how that sexual marketplace work, Ernest? It's tricky. A lot of
I
shit
see.
goes into the sexual marketplace.
I see now.
You would think a woman like Miss Bezos, whatever she's going by,
Right.
her maiden name,
We gonna call her B.
we're gonna call her Bae.
Yeah, we call
Let's
her
call
B.
her. Let's call her Amazon Bae.
Amazon B.
All right.
Call her
You would think a
Amazon
woman
B.
like Amazon Bae
Uh-huh.
would just rebound like that.
Okay.
She tried.
Uh-huh.
She got married.
Uh-huh.
She even married the guy, a fucking biology teacher, a high school biology teacher. She married this guy.
Let me would have been that teacher. I would have kept that school. Just would let y'all know.
And
Fuck all y'all niggas. I'm out.
even though she tried, her hypergamy took over, and she couldn't
Wait,
help
what's
it.
what?
Her hypergamy took over
Wait, my nigga.
in the manosphere.
What is that word?
Well, we use this word in the manosphere to describe a woman's natural instinct.
Y'all got a
of
vocabulary list in that world?
Yeah, of picking a mate
Okay.
on a sexual market value.
All right.
This is how hypergamy, or her being hypergamous, is how they choose their mate.
Okay.
It's a lot of things that go into it.
Maybe
It's
she
a lot of
dated
variables.
all those other niggas and she just wanted.
The regular guy.
Yeah.
And she ended up divorcing him.
Well, but she wanted to try it.
Yeah, she tried it.
How long
But
she
like
been
I
married to
said,
him
it was only so long before her hypergamous nature took over, and she rolled over one day and like, I can't believe I'm with this broke ass nigga. She
He
like,
must have said something during the conversation.
like-
She would have said, bitch, what?
What?
yeah, he probably like, yeah, we should take our money and invest it in this.
Our money.
Right? She was like, our money,
Our money.
nigga. What? Oh, she rolled over one morning and was like,
Looking at him
I
sleep.
had Jeff Bezos. I had Leonardo DiCaprio.
And now I got Mr. Smith.
I got Mr. fucking Smith, the biology teacher. What the fuck am I doing?
I would date a regular dude if I was a billionaire.
Right. How long you think you would last before you turned over one day? It was like, this broke ass nigga.
Men do that every day.
How many years, Brittany?
I don't think I would.
Men do that every day. Get a broke female.
But that's how men. That's not really important. It's important to men, but not as important as it is to women.
And that's a fact.
Right. You know, men, we care about how much you make. Don't get me wrong, but that's not the deciding factor.
For men.
You need shit to get you in the dough.
Yeah.
You got to get in the dough for a nigga to be like, all right, now let me even think about how much she make. It depends on the man too, but generally,
if I was a billionaire, I'd let it slide that he was broke.
You let it slide.
I think
you would
I
think
would.
that, huh? You would
I
think
think I would think that.
You gonna give me some
If
money?
Yeah.
You talking about
if he was good to me.
multi-million.
It would be hard not to be good
You
to
said
you.
billion.
I'm sorry. Yeah, multi-millionaire. That's what she is.
But it would be
She a
hard.
multi-millionaire?
Yeah, she's
But-
not like 1 billion.
Oh.
No. She's a multi-billionaire.
Oh,
She's not like 1 billion. She's like multi.
It would be-
multi-billion.
Oh, well,
It would be
sorry,
hard
I'm
not
sorry.
to
Worry about
treat
it.
a billionaire right, though.
That's
I mean,
true.
how the fuck you drop that bag? That's gonna be word in the hood, nigga. You broke, come back to the hood, nigga. How you drop that bag?
But what if she cheating you like shit?
She's just treating me like shit.
Like, what if one morning she wake up and like, this broke ass nigga? Hey, look, man, look.
Man, you take shit from broke hoes, so why you can't take shit from her?
She pat you like, boom, boom, boom. Man, go iron my clothes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yikes.
Yes, ma'am. And not gonna be ironing. Y'all just don't know.
I wouldn't treat him like
you
that.
would think
though.
you would have somebody that iron the clothes. No, she just woke up nasty as a motherfucker. She wants you to iron her clothes today, bitch.
And I'm fine with that. You
She
want to
wants
crease?
you, nigga.
You want to crease?
You want to crease? I ain't dropping that bag. Yo.
You ain't fumbling that
Fumbling
bag.
that bag.
But when
Iron
she
my
say you
ass
gotta
up.
go, you gotta go though, bro.
You got to give me something, dude.
Ha
I'm
Yo.
going
Break y'all
see my
shit,
job
man.
to protect myself, and that shit will gather as much intel that will fuck her up.
And that's why she would never find love. Cause of shit like what I said and shit like what Ernest said.
But
it's
she-
gonna be
but
extremely
she started it.
hard
But she started
to
it.
find love. Jeff Bezos too.
Ain't gonna
Jeff-
be fine hard, man.
Yes, it will. Like somebody that like you. That's not trying
It's
to
hard to-
fuck over you.
To me, well, yeah, maybe, but
Fucking
I'm
right.
pretty sure he'll have a man like that will have steps to protect his money. I would think.
Man, you would pretty much have to keep a woman at bay like a motherfucker. Like I'm talking about like be with her, but like really just keep her like, all right, you at bay. We ain't never getting married. I'm gonna just use you up sexually. Like that.
Oh my God.
Like that. That's all you would really get. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga take me wild.
So that's all you would really get. He can't marry no chick, so you can't marry. Cause divorce gonna take. It don't matter. He got the type of money. It don't even matter if he got a prenup. The court is gonna take your money just off GP because you got so much of it.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? So you can do all the
crazy,
fucking.
boy.
You can do all the.
What's the sound? It remind me of that.
You gotta keep it like, look, keep it real. Like, look, we ain't never getting married. I'ma just make sure you live a comfortable lifestyle, baby. While I ram this thing in you till I die.
Damn.
And it may be a possibility that I may die on top of you. That it is what it is.
Some color purple shit.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You just make sure you don't fuck over my body. Call 911. Call the coroner. Don't fuck over my body. And I'm gonna make sure you straight when I go.
That's what Kevin Samuels did. Died on top of somebody, didn't
Yep. Yeah, he died on top of it.
Hell of a
he?
week.
Yikes.
She was nice looking too. That little sexy Mexicana,
So-
Spanish, lush Latina,
Mexicana?
a lush Latina lady. He was,
Oh man, That's it. We was on your segment. Now that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You ain't got nothing else, huh? That's it. All right.
That was my segment.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that pretty much it, man. You know, I just wanted to point out that money isn't everything, because sometimes money could kind of ruin your chances at other aspects of life, because it just naturally brings just people, the ugly out of people, and bring bad people within you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We appreciate that insight, my brother.
Appreciate that,
All
man.
right.
So I'm just asking y'all, if your mama and your wife don't get along, who get to sit in the front seat?
I don't think they in the car together.
Ever?
So you on
If
the
they don't like each other,
you are trying to get away for the hurricane. You got your family and your mama is by herself. She doesn't have a husband.
by rule, the wife sits in the front.
We know what the rule is.
But look, what would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah.
I'll probably let my wife sit in the front. Just see my wife and shit. See, my mama, my mama could never leave me. She gonna always be my mama. But my wife, she could divorce me.
Gotcha.
Yikes.
Yo, you want to get one mama?
Yeah, I gotta.
You can get many
So
wives.
that mean put her in the back seat because she gonna be there regardless?
Yeah, my mama gonna be there regardless. She gonna be there. She gonna love me regardless. That's unconditional. The backseat ride
front
ain't gonna
seat,
change.
white
that.
front seat.
You know what I'm saying? So my wife would be in the front seat just because her love will probably be most likely conditional.
Damn.
Yeah, white front seat
That's
for sure.
that's unfortunate that you think your wife's love would be conditional.
These days, fucking right.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Marriage not the same like back
Marriage
in them
not what it
days.
really used to be.
Yeah,
man.
that
Like
shit.
I mean, but I like to hope that
Hope.
conditional.
Hope. Hope.
I like to hope that
I hope I get Cheerios in the morning. I hope it don't rain on Sunday. I hope the Saints win on Sunday
they
morning.
better.
She said hope. Hope. Okay.
I see you don't believe in much of that, do you?
Man, the way social media is set up these days is very tough. I think social media is the most fucked up thing that happened to humans ever. Social media.
We here now.
Social media got people wanting to look like certain things. Think about it. Back in the 90s, females had natural beauty. From the Leah, Left Eye, even, like Chili, people like that. You feel what I'm saying? Tony Braxton, Whitney, they didn't have to do much to be beautiful. Nowadays, social media is telling you got to get fake booty, fake titties, fake lips, fake cheeks, fake nose, then the fake feet. Shit, you feel what I'm saying?
Getting your toes done.
Right. I mean, back in the 90s, all the female really had to do put some lip gloss on and go outside. Like, damn. Like, your middle school crush, right? Look like a middle schooler. Middle school girls these days look like the city girls. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a difference. And the social media, I blame that shit. Social media saying they were niggas. Niggas trying to be something that they ain't. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they got a stunt. They got a flashy chain, money out, shit like that, because they know where to track that type of females anyway. So, by that meaning, what you think the marriage gonna be based on? Gonna be based on fake, false shit. No moral, no values, none of that shit. And that's why a lot of marriages, they last for 1 year, 2 years, and they're done.
That's unfortunate.
It is, but it's social media. Social media is a motherfucker.
I'm gonna still hope, that-
Again, hope. Okay.
I'm just saying that,
I mean, yeah, hope. Go ahead, do your thing. Go ahead, do your thing.
That's
I'm
terrible.
not gonna crush your dreams.
Don't do it.
It's a man out there somewhere.
That's gonna do exactly what I need.
There you go. Rub that feet.
What you need? Tell them what you need out there.
Tell them
baby.
what you need out there, Brent. I got you. She needs somebody to rub that feet, rub my back. What else?
You need that, Brittany?
Oh, nah. I want that. I don't need it.
That's a need.
Well, let's talk
gotta-
about needs and wants. What you want? You want a back rub? Your feet rub?
Hell yeah.
All right then. See,
I'll take one of them.
All right. And what else? How tall?
He just need to be taller than me.
Taller
And I
than
ain't that tall, so I'm
You
not
want
asking
some-
for much.
You want somebody to oil you down?
Oh.
To lubricate you?
Nah, all you down.
Lord. Yo, nah, I don't need nobody to rub me down. Like not like that. Maybe. I don't know. Let me think about it.
What about definitely need a man that know how to cook.
It'd be nice.
It'll be nice and clean.
Definitely need to be clean.
How much money you need to make?
I don't
As
know.
the world turns.
It depends.
You can't be at no McDonald's though.
Preferably not.
Let me tell y'all niggas something. Come at Brittany correct. Don't be coming in no fucking McDonald's uniform thing and you gonna get by.
You just gotta have something going on. That's all I really need. You know.
He gotta have what you call that word, Tig?
Charisma?
Ambition.
Ambition. Gotta have some ambition about itself.
Yeah, like if you're not where you want to be, what you doing to get there? That's the type of shit I need to see.
Security.
It ain't even about that. It's just about knowing that you set that goal, and
you doing
and you got a plan
to get there,
and
we gonna make it together.
That's it.
Women love that shit.
Women
I
love
do
that
love
shit.
that shit.
Women love that shit. It get them wet.
Ooh, you got dreams? Ooh.
Dreams with a plan.
That's your impressionation of a woman being turned on.
Dreams.
Well, I
with
never
a
been
plan,
I never
Ernest.
been a woman turned off before.
Okay.
I can only
Hey,
imagine
that
that a
wasn't-
female watching a man. So I could picture a female watching a man from across Walmart and say, "Ooh, that nigga like he got some ambition."
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that basket full of good shit.
I don't know if ambition works like that,
I mean,
But-
it can.
but
You
know,
could judge a man by what's in that basket.
maybe so. But you know, that's it. You know, has something going on. Anyway,
Do we need to know how to dance? Can he dance? You want to dance with him?
I would if he
He
was
definitely
into
got to know how to
What kinda-
stroke it.
What kind of dance?
stroke it. You talking about stroke it?
Do the-
I mean, that's always helpful.
Oh, Kim can't watch this show.
Oh well.
Kim can't watch this show.
If she was on it, she'd be telling y'all probably all type of nasty shit. You'd be like, "Oh no, Miss Kim." She'd be like, "What? Y'all grown?"
You got to do a parent advisory for our shows. This show is
Telling
rated
you.
R.
I'm telling you, that's how my mama be.
Man.
But anyway. Let's get into the last word with Uncle E,
We
man.
gotta
I
stop.
hope you got something, man.
Man, we got to stop talking about our mamas on this show, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. What you got for us, E?
Yeah. I like my song when I come on. That shit gangster. But watch when the beat drop.
I actually did it the wrong way.
That shit jazzy. But I like the poem to say where I been. Whatever.
You be hitting the little note. I heard that.
You heard me? That's that church choir. But the last word today with Uncle E. Last episode, my last word was keep that same energy, right?
I don't know.
With men and females, right? Keep that same energy.
Maybe.
This episode is disrespectful damn kids.
You must have just got disrespected by somebody's kids recently.
Not exactly. But
I
hate to put my son's business out.
I got a disrespectful
But-
story when I was a kid. But go ahead.
But I hate to put my son's business out. But it was a video that I came across on social media, of course. And it was this girl like cussing the bus driver clean out. You feel what I'm saying? Like drive this fucking bus. That's your fucking job. And she ain't maybe 11.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And
Saying the hard curse word.
right, and it's not the first time I seen a video of this magnitude like that. And my whole thing is, she was so comfortable to the part where, yeah, she been doing this, and the parents never corrected that shit because she's comfortable saying this. Like, she knows she ain't getting in trouble. You feel what I'm saying? These days, like I think I talked to Britt about this earlier, man. These days that these kids is spoiled. They ungrateful. They don't know what they pussies, basically, because I mean the way we right now grew up back in them days, these kids these days could never have survived that shit and everything. Like,
Boy, you make this shit seem like we was going through the jungle or something.
nigga,
boy.
we probably was. I know I was. So big shit.
Shit, I had AC.
AC. I mean, I
I know generations that didn't have AC.
Yeah.
I had a
that's
window
true.
unit.
Sherry like, ooh, how y'all get
They
through
probably
that
say
shit?
the same thing
Let me
about
tell
us when we
you,
was coming up.
I had a
How you
window
get through that
unit
shit?
and I had an old school heater,
That's cool. That's,
like that long furnace type shit.
yeah, that's a
On
version
look.
of AC.
Look, on cold nights, I used to sleep in front of that motherfucker on the floor. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, like, man, my kids would look at me crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Daddy, what the heat? It's cold. Turn it up.
These kids definitely soft.
Yeah, I mean, you know, disrespectful kids, and a lot of times, a lot of these kids, especially boys, be out of parents' control. You find that in single parent homes a lot of times. Like when sometimes mothers cannot handle their children, or don't have that male figure in the home, or you may have a mama like my mama that would knock your ass through the wall. You feel what I'm saying? But you don't have that no more because got a lot of kids having kids, and I think I spoke of this before. I think everything went to hell when the community stopped getting involved in raising these kids, help raising the kids. But it's these young parents that will say, "Don't tell my child nothing."
I feel like it's okay, don't hit my child, I can understand. But don't tell my child, like, I should be able to verbally correct your child if I
If he
see them
doing
doing
wrong.
something wrong. Not when you go to the hitting part, I can understand it a little bit more, but
Yeah, but back in the day, that's what used to happen. So many people used to whoop your ass. You just gotta like, goddamn.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Because the person who saw you do whatever you did, they whipped your ass.
Then they told
Then they
you.
sent you home. Your mama whipped your ass, and then your daddy came home, and then he whipped your ass.
A lot of ass whooping.
That is
That's a lot of ass whoopings. You know what I'm saying?
I would have been like, "Come on, everybody at one time."
just jump a nigga. Huh?
Yeah, for real.
Jump a nigga.
So that's
Jumping
really
into a
how
game.
That's really how it went.
But they also probably had some permission too.
Right.
Cause
It's all
my fucking mom used to give everybody permission. Tear his ass up if he do something bad. Like,
It's all-
goddamn.
They just trying to take over, take our kids from us and give them to the state. They want our kids.
That's the hard truth.
They want our kids.
That's the hard truth.
They don't want us to raise our kids. They want our kids. They want to raise our kids.
This is the thing. It got on my street. They got this this crackhead basically, and their son used to. The boy had to be number 3 years old, and he's always getting out of the house, walking, knocking on people's door, ringing doorbells. One time he walking out there butt naked with a crack pipe. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
no.
telling y'all, police went to their house numerous of times, never took the child, nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? But my son gave one fucking mark on his head, and these bitches is calling me and at my fucking door. You feel what I'm saying? But you got this crackhead down the street, motherfucker, 3-4 houses down. And I live in a nice neighborhood, by the way. But this crackhead is bringing down the value 3-4 houses down. And police been there numerous of times, and that child's still there. That child could have got hit by a car. Put it like this, during Hurricane Ida, when it was pitch black, that child outside, pitch dark.
You were like, hey, baby. What you doing outside?
My stepdaddy noticed the baby because I guess his headlight shined on him when he took a turn. And he was just by himself, and he called me asking me about the child, and I instantly knew, oh, that baby belonged to them crackheads with the red truck, 3 houses down, call the police. That's what I do. I call the police. because that baby need to be in some type of stable home. You feel what I'm saying? And Tig, you definitely right, bro, because they quick to call the people on us. But see, my thing is, hell yeah, I'm going to discipline my fucking child. I mean, the police got the right to beat on our children, but we can't discipline them. Like, how that go? That don't. You feel what I'm saying?
Maybe that's why they ungrateful and soft.
It need to be an ass whooping.
Disrespectful.
They should bring paddling back in schools. Even though I never been paddling in school, thank God.
Shit, these days the kids will catch that paddle,
Oh, what?
catch it and try to swing
End
back.
up beating them.
Bro, teachers getting their ass whooped in school, though.
Yeah, they are.
I'm trying to apply it
see
right
this
now
one dude,
because I'm trying to get it in.
He look goofy as a motherfucker.
Who that?
This dude, that the student he was tussling with. I was like,
Who?
boy, I don't know, some bald head man over there on one of them schools in Algiers, called whatever.
Oh, the dude. Yeah, he should have.
Man,
See, he didn't know how to stay in his lane. He was old. That nigga rolling and shit. He came in.
He got up, pulling up his pants
like he can't even get his balance.
One, two, like, boy, you ain't do shit. That little man had you.
Yeah, he can't get his
That
balance.
little man got the best of you, bro.
To your ass
Pull
up.
up his pants. I'm like, yeah, bro, you gonna need to go ahead on and retire. You need to retire.
That
bro.
nigga got up and was like, "Where he at?"
Or you need to go and be in the you need to be an office dean. The dean that
Not the dean that stop fights.
yeah, you don't need to be
Dean
the
that write niggas up.
You need to be the office dean and shit like that with the inspirational speeches and shit like that. Cause you can't physically do it no more.
Man, yeah, the dean. Y'all remember T-Bone and Officer Dave and shit. Them niggas used to live for shit like that, boy.
Yeah, cause they could actually like get niggas out the way.
Yeah.
They were strong.
Yeah, they're strong. Like they can actually physically do the job. That dude at Landry, that boy was struggling like a motherfucker. I'm like, oh dog.
So you saying in the school system ain't too many real men like that, like back of the day?
Yeah, the fuck teacher shortage. Period. Nobody wants to be a teacher. The pay is too horrible. It's too much. Like we got teachers coming in and out every fucking week. It's a new teacher.
Really?
Fucking
Like
right.
not substitute,
Crazy.
like teachers?
Man, I got a kindergarten teacher right now. She like, look, I can't fuck with this shit. She like, fuck this shit.
It's the kids or the school?
It's fucking life. The school is it's nationwide teacher shortage. Nobody wants to be a teacher.
Bro, what you gotta be as a kindergarten teacher to be like, yeah, fuck this shit. I can't. I went to school for this shit, but fuck it now.
They said they walked in on her. She was in the corner, like you know they got a rocking chair, wooden rocking chair. She was in a rocking chair like that. While two kids is fighting in the back. she was like, fuck it. This fight, I'm done.
My last day anyway.
She like, I just give up on you motherfuckers. Just go ahead on this. Do what you want. Just kill each other.
Man,
she was
that's
just
tough.
like, she really over there like, man, fuck all this shit. I can't do
See,
that's why teaching gotta be a calling.
But that's
you
why
gotta have a calling for that shit.
Oh, you just gotta pay mother, cause like it really be like you go through all that shit and you go home and you still gotta figure out how I'm gonna make it. It would probably be a whole lot better if you just go through that shit and you wouldn't have to worry about how I'm gonna make it.
How you gonna pay your bills?
Right. I'm like niggas, my people not getting married no more, so it's like really just single people trying to make it on their own. Mm-hmm. And being a teacher ain't cutting it. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I can't be a teacher. It ain't even a paid. I'll be in jail.
Right. You're getting stressed out to the maximum.
And I will fight them kids. I'll take my anger on them kids.
Right. And you go home and you like, man, like, I guess I just eat this sandwich. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I could
like the teacher with husbands and shit like that, they good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They good. But like the young teachers my age and shit like that ain't
somebody my boy the mind said the system got to start holding parents accountable. And I
agree about what's his name?
The mind.
I agree about that, the mind. But the system.
Here he go.
Come on.
What if the system
is flawed already?
Right, and don't want to hold them accountable. What if the system knows this, but they don't want to? like I said, the system wants our babies. They want our babies.
But this is another thing. I know people that drive buses, and I know a personal guy that is higher up at a bus company, and he says that they can't even suspend students off the school bus anymore.
You motherfucking right.
Can't even do that. Back in the day, nigga.
There's a process.
Like you can't get kicked off the school bus.
It can happen. I don't know about.
But it gotta be.
It can happen. It's a process, and usually that process is. It takes time,
right.
and people be ready to like get them kids to fuck off now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it just be like, I don't know if it's a third party bus company, then I can see where they bump heads. Where the school and the third party bus company will bump heads.
And I think they have. He told me stories about they bump heads.
The bus company really wants them off the bus ASAP, but the school is like, look. Like, these parents don't have a way to get these kids to school. This is not how it used to be before Katrina, where it was just neighborhood schools. Right. Your kid went to the school in his neighborhood. This kid is going to school across town. This kid is waking up in the east, being at the bus stop when it's dark, and going to mid city, uptown, and possibly LJS, and all that vice versa.
And the mind just said we need to start researching who we vote into office. I think that is key also, because
local elections.
Yeah, that is. Listen, people, you have to. I hate when people think voting for president solves problems.
You gotta vote.
I don't give
local elections.
Personally, I don't give a fuck who's the president. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I give a fuck about who's my council member. I give a fuck about who my state representative, because I know who I need to write if I need to get something done. Or I need an answer, they need to get answered, or they need to pass a law that I want to get passed or concerned about. You don't know the president. You don't know the senator. So my thing is, you got to know your local politicians, and that is correct.
Those voter sites be buku empty for local elections. I always vote.
Y'all think? I
ain't never got no line.
You think who should run?
We should run for office.
Say it again.
We should run for office.
What office? The principals?
Any local election?
Boy, I'm starting shit. Don't put me in the office.
I'm telling you, bro. Like,
they gonna vote for Uncle E?
Yes, they will vote for you, bro. Like, we tired of these same old
resting motherfuckers, huh?
Right? Yeah, they just and they proven. Some of them are good. I see change. Some of them I see change, but some of them I be like, man, you just inside trying to rape the system.
I don't give a care what the politician is. They all have an agenda, and they all have a personal agenda. You feel what I'm saying? Basically, and that's what politics is. Is you forcing your agenda, and while you there, like you riding that train until you can't ride that train no more. Basically, you feel what I'm saying? So, that's why you have so many politicians that go to jail. They with some embezzlement shit or racketeering. I say racketeering like it's the mob, but you feel what I'm saying? You know, laundry, all type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? I mean,
a lot of them do the crime because they know the time is little boy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And politicians, the crime that they do really be like little boy shit. They'll be like, all right, this embezzlement, man, it's 2 years in the feds. I'm eating lobster and shrimp in the feds.
That's what
I could do two, huh? I don't know. They like I could do. They like I can embezzle millions.
British nigga here like
it's not 2 years.
They ain't eating no fucking steak and shrimp, nigga. Too many movies.
Well,
the mob was eating good inside there.
I could agree that the mob was eating good.
They was eating good.
They probably was.
I could definitely say that.
I mean, yeah. So like a lot of these dudes, like Ray Nagin and shit like that, he like, man, I could do that shit. But I'm gonna be.
That was a G, man. Ray Nagin went out like
straight when I get out.
Let me tell y'all, Ray Nagin took the L for everybody. Ray Nagin is a real nigga. He's a real one. He literally took the L for his sons, his people. He took that L and took that time. He really did. Like, he didn't take nobody down with him. He didn't get nobody no information about what was their part in the situation. None of that shit. He took that L. I need a friend like
Shout
that.
out to Ray Nagin. I don't want to be a real
Chocolate
nigga.
City, baby.
I don't want to be a real nigga.
I guess I could.
Oh, I'm not doing 5 minutes for nobody.
Right.
Oh,
But
I'm pointing at everybody in the court. I'm gonna be like Nino Brown.
Shout out to Naked Head Nagin.
Naked head nigga. Not bald head. Naked head. That bitch was shiny.
Remember, like nigga hit you wrong. Like, yeah, I Ray Nagin though. Like,
What they did?
it was called the Ray Nagin.
I never heard that.
Like when you you talking to your partners and shit like that, and you talking about a little yeah you didn't yeah too, you know what I'm saying? And you should like yeah you was you protected? You're like hell nah, Ray Nagin.
To the people who don't know what Ray Nagin is, he's a farmer.
Who don't know who Ray Nagin
You
is?
probably got somebody from Washington D.C. watching.
Okay.
So Ray Nagin.
That's the old New Orleans.
Explain who
New Orleans mayor from two-term New Orleans mayor that went through Hurricane Katrina with us.
Right.
The man said Chocolate City. The man said that we need help out here. We need help. We need boats and shit. That's what I knew from that interview. I said, yeah, he a real one.
Right, and the reason why how I relate unprotected sex to Ray Nagin is that Ray Nagin is bald head. Like Ernest said, he doesn't have a head. He doesn't have hair. So that's just another way when you say you went raw dog.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty much say you didn't go in there.
I'm learning something new.
Without a cap, a Jimmy cap. So
A Jimmy
when you say
I
I
heard
went
that.
Ray Nagin, it's like saying I went raw dog.
Uh-huh.
You know, so when you hit up with the Ray Nagin or you went in Ray Nagin, you went in raw dog. That's a little slang.
Always back to the freaky shit with him, huh? I don't care what we talking about.
This show is rated R.
He gonna bring it back to the freaky shit.
Ray Nagin.
I ain't mad at you though.
I'm telling you, boy. Spotify ever listen to our show, they're gonna send us one of those parental guidance.
You can't
things.
talk about going naked head on
I don't know what you
Spotify.
can talk about on Spotify. I never look at the rules, but I know we on that bitch.
On YouTube, we should be straight though.
Definitely subscribe, everybody. You know, we need y'all to subscribe to the EBL podcast, and that's the end of my own segment, by the way. But but definitely subscribe to our podcast on Spotify, Apple, iHeart, YouTube. Go follow us on Facebook, Instagram. I was about to say Twitter. What's it called? TikTok. All that shit. Oh, we on everything. Just search EBL. We on that thing, bro. We out here like what my partner said. We out here like going up like windows in the projects, you know.
Right.
Up and down like windows in the projects.
Y'all
there
ready
you go.
to get through this your experience?
Yeah, let's go to
All
that.
right, let's. What you doing, Tig?
I'm putting that shit on.
That's that.
Put that shit on. Y'all know that dance?
Do it again.
Not familiar.
Oh, come on, bro.
That's from the 90s.
No, bro. Come on, dog. Please tell me y'all know what this dance is, bro.
Who did it?
Put that shit on. Antonio Brown.
Oh, I don't know that nigga.
Nah.
Y'all know Antonio Brown?
I know him, but I don't know him.
no.
I ain't about to watch that nigga. When he started throwing gummy dicks at his old lady, that's when I stopped. I said, this nigga wild.
But he went viral for put that shit on.
He was rapping.
Yeah.
I think I know what
he was
you're
on
talking
the
about
stage,
that. I think I
bro.
seen it. I think I seen it. I think I seen it.
Put that shit on.
I didn't see it.
Put that shit on.
Brittany,
Like that?
you ain't see it? Do y'all be on the internet like that?
Yeah.
I do. I be on Facebook. That's it though.
Yeah, I mean, but that shit you should have seen that shit. Antonio Brown putting that shit on Facebook.
I ain't see it, man. I apologize.
I apologize.
You seem disappointed.
Yeah, I am. Because that's like a viral video.
So, how was your experiences the last time you ran full speed? So, I'm going to go first because mine is pretty short and
Mine
simple.
be hurt just for you asking that shit.
Mine's short and simple.
Last time I ran full speed.
My niece and nephew run track. And I was at one of their practices. And this was a couple years ago, maybe. And why you laughing? I ain't even say it.
I could just picture you racing these motherfuckers on that track, son.
It was Jamie specifically. right? Because she was like, you want to race?
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, nah. You know, she was
Nah,
like,
little
come
nigga.
on. She was like, you think why? You think I'm going to beat you? You know.
Should have said that.
I was like, well, I was like, all right, come on. So I get like on the line, right? To like race it. And, you know, you on your mark, get set, go.
Yeah.
You know, I took off, right? I must have made like 7 strides before I was like, this ain't it.
7?
Maybe 7.
Took it that long?
I don't even know if it was 7.
It felt like 7.
It,
It felt like that shit.
I was like, nah, I needed to stretch first.
Yeah.
That wasn't
it.
what I should have warmed
Did
up.
you finish?
Hell no.
Did you win?
No.
Damn.
No. I went out there and just tried to run full speed. I didn't warm up. I didn't stretch.
Tig,
Like,
she thought this shit was easy.
none of that was smart. None of that was. Now, had I have been warm, then maybe I could have got her.
Uh-huh.
But
Man, you want me to get her for you?
I almost pulled the hammy out there.
I'm surprised you didn't.
I almost
Usually
did.
you want me to get her?
Mm-mm. She kind of fast now, though.
I
got
gotta-
them long legs.
You know I gotta get her to a slow start, but I'll get you. Take the tracks.
That's it
though.
for me, though.
Take the tracks though, so I know that nigga ain't get tired and running no full speed.
I almost died, but
Oh, y'all want me to go? All right.
I know
look,
you ain't get tired. Track star.
I was alright in track and field when I was young, but the last time I ran track, I ran full speed was at a track. So I wanted to work out.
Okay.
So I went to the track, got my dust off my old spikes.
Uh-huh.
They were real dusty. So spikes are spikes are shoes that the track runners
Right.
have. They wear these and they like real small, tight fitting shoes with real actual metal spikes in them. And got on the track, boom, I started sprinting, and man, I pulled a groin.
I'm laughing at these people pain.
Like I just was going out that bitch, going hard like a motherfucker, just working out and shit like that. Cause sprinting really is a good exercise. Sprinting is really, really, really good for you, but like nobody does it. When people run their job, but sprinting. So that's what I was trying to do, and I seen this Asian dude, and he was like ripped from sprinting, and you like all the sprinters that you ever seen was pretty much ripped. So that's the type of body I wanted, and I tried that shit, and I don't know if I didn't warm up properly, but I've never been out there. But I'm gonna get back on that saddle, man. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a 5K.
oh yeah, Tig been trying to get us on that 5K.
Yeah, I've been trying to get him on the 5K.
I don't know. Something.
5. Just by you adding K on that motherfucker just made me like, nah.
Make it on the peeling, huh?
Yeah.
What about
Son,
you?
you like
You gotta
if
pick pick a struggle.
Bruh, if your wife would be like, ooh, Ernest, you did a 5K. Ooh. You don't even care. Don't even motivate you to do a 5K. Like, man,
Ain't that the
I'll do
point that I accepted who the fuck I am?
Alright.
You know, I did the gym thing for a month. Did good. I was getting sexy. Getting fine.
Right.
But, you know, I found out later on like that, there's 3 types of fine. You could be big fine, slim fine, or just fine.
And what are you?
I'm teddy bear fine. You know,
That's not something you named.
and
but
let me tell you something. Only you could prevent forest fires, and that's me, nigga. You know, what's my TikTok name? I think it's Teddy Bear, and somebody gave me that nickname. Some girl gave me a nickname, called me Teddy Bear, and I accepted that shit. You know, so y'all looking for me on TikTok? Look for Teddy with a T.
That boy name is not Teddy on TikTok.
It's not. I thought it
Boy,
was.
your name is like Ernest Roussel. Ernest Roussel 88.
I swear I thought it was
TikTok.
Teddy.
I am.
I gotta
weak
check
at
that shit again.
I am weak
I
at
meant to
that.
change it.
But
What's your experience, E? Last time you ran full speed?
Yeah, it's fucked up situation. It was this year. Got this dog that is in my neighborhood. It's a German Shepherd. It's a nice fucking size German Shepherd. Now
They all nice eyes.
nah, this nigga was a superhero dog. You know, like he could have been in a movie. But I was on the phone. I don't know if I was going to check the mail or just leaving in general. But the dog, I seen the dog across the street by my neighbor, and it locked eyes on me, and I locked eyes on him. But I was at a certain part that I was too far for trying to go back inside, and whatever like that. And the dog kind of jogged over there by me. So I think I was going to. I had my keys in my hand, so I'm fumbling my keys, trying to get the fuck to the point like, man, fuck them keys, fuck this car. I'm gonna try to see if I can make it on top of this car. But me trying to jump on top of the car, on the side of the car, I'm not no athlete. I can't make that hop. So I ran. So I'm running through the grass on the sidewalk. And it's funny to me because all my neighbors, I had some neighbors outside and they looking at this shit. Me running hard, and I'm getting like, you know, to the point where, you know, the neighbors say, that dog ain't gonna do you nothing. That dog run after everybody. That dog don't bite, it won't play.
Niggas love to tell you what the dog not gonna do.
That part.
fuck you, nigga.
But matter of fact, this left knee been hurting ever since then, and I'm scared to go to the hospital about it. This left knee been fucking hurting ever since that day. It's 250 pounds I'm running with, y'all, full sprint. And you know, in my eyes, I was running a 4.5. In reality, I'm probably running a 5.9. You feel what I was saying? But
Alright.
dogs will make you run full speed. I don't give a fuck.
They will.
I've been ran by a couple of dogs in my life, but running from a dog as a grown person, that shit childish as fuck. Because
that shit, because it all comes at a time you really don't feel like running.
yeah.
So you're like,
But
fuck!
it's the part.
I hate you. It makes you hate your neighbors because whoever fucked the dog for, you hate that.
It's
bitch.
always out though.
You're
But,
like, why's your dog always out?
but you don't feel pain till you stop running. You feel what I'm saying? It's when I stop, and then it's how I stop. I ain't had no type of form running, no type of. I forgot everything. I just try to get the fuck from this dog. Dog didn't
Would
do.
it eventually just stop chasing you?
I think it went back to his fucking house at some point when it said this nigga running hard. I think dogs got to, you know, be thinking like, yeah, I ain't gonna chase this nigga.
He
This
showed
nigga.
you mercies.
I think he really did, but that neighbor pissed me off because, bitch, you see me running from this dog. You could have let me hop on your truck or something like that, dog, and run to your house. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
I hear you.
But yeah, that's a true story. They got a German Shepherd on Santa Maria. Be aware. And the funny thing about it, I forgot who I had, and they said, yeah, you got a dog loose around here, huh? And they said, I didn't even get out the car till that bitch left.
That's me.
I said, yeah, that fucking dog ran me
I waited out like
3
a
houses
mug.
down.
I waited out. I ain't got no problem with that.
Fuck that dog, dude. Fuck all dogs. Fuck you got a dog. Fuck you too. Fuck them dogs.
Dog owners, everybody. Huh?
Yeah, man. The dog owners, they'll be putting shit on the leash.
Damn.
Fuck them dogs. I'm tired of this shit. These dog lovers just letting shit free like it's cute. Fuck y'all. I said it. Who gonna pop me?
Fried potatoes in a bucket.
That's it. Fuck it.
Take it to the stage. All right, man. That's it for us.
Oh.
It's time to go.
I'm tired as fuck.
Me too. And I still gotta work tomorrow.
I'm going to the club.
You ain't going nowhere,
You
nigga.
knew it.
I may slide by the bar
Really?
just to see how things go.
Wow, take that phone up and call. How things going? Fuck that.
Sometimes
the
you
real.
gotta show your presence. You
Uh-huh.
gotta be around and pull up your
Boss
pants.
man got to come in that bitch.
When you walk in that bitch, you gotta pull up your pants.
You know?
in front of people.
Button up his shirt straight.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey.
Adjust your pants.
Uh-huh. There you go.
Oh,
Walking that tight ass straight up.
we gotta get into this cruise talk right quick before we go.
Okay.
You know, y'all already know what it is. You know, it's the EBL cruise experience. We're going on Carnival. We're going to take over. We're doing a live show on the boat.
It's gonna be an epic live show.
Our last live show was pretty epic. We don't have it on video. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. Everybody said they enjoyed themselves.
We're gonna have Master P on the boat coming on
Why does man
Juvenile.
keep talking about Master P?
Man, look, you keep speaking to existence. That nigga might come. But we're gonna have Juvenile, Chopper coming through. We got Drew Brees. Yeah, so you know we got Drew Brees coming.
Drew Brees.
That ain't never happened.
Yeah, we got Drew Brees coming on the boat. We just got notification of that earlier. We got who else we got? Monica coming.
Man,
I don't care, Brittany.
I don't care who come. I just want people to come.
That part. But
Yeah.
people gonna, but hey, everybody like Monica.
Yeah. So y'all fill out y'all registration forms. All the information on our page. You know.
Just come fuck with us.
And if you need
Yeah.
more information, just DM us. You could DM either of us, or you could DM our EBL page if you need more information. If y'all confused about anything y'all can't read.
Yeah.
Man, just come fuck with us.
Yeah.
I give 100% guarantee that you're gonna enjoy it.
Better than Time Journey.
100% guarantee on the enjoyment.
Promise you.
Promise.
If you like to party, if you like to let loose, have a good time, great vibes, you don't want to miss this trip.
Man, just come fuck with us.
Bottom line, I
Simple
tell
as that.
Yeah. You ain't losing nothing. I'm telling y'all ain't losing nothing.
you gaining something. A
Right.
vacation.
Fuck them kids.
That should be priceless. Oh yeah, you know people got kid problems.
Fuck them
and stuff.
kids, man.
So
Fuck
we
them-
pulling out the dock in Miami, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're going to
So
Miami.
This ain't
We
even
pull-
like this. Not the carnival over there across the river. You gotta.
yeah, this is a real carnival.
Just like we're really going
Well,
to Miami.
yeah,
We're pulling out in the port of Miami.
Yeah, we're going to Miami.
That carnival only go to Cozumel,
Right.
and most people done been to Cozumel 2-3 times
Hundreds of times.
at this point.
Man, we going everywhere. We going to Dominican, to Jamaica. We going to Cayman.
This man love
We
to
going to
exaggerate.
Cuba. We going to Puerto Rico. We gonna make a round trip everywhere. I think.
Like Tig said.
Yeah, just come
What you
fuck
said,
with
Tig?
us.
Man, just come fuck with us. Man.
That part.
Telling you.
Yeah, we promise
Telling you.
you won't regret it.
Just come fuck with us.
Yeah, we trying to do something epic, and we want everybody to be a
This
part
ain't
of it.
really- Right. This ain't shit. A lot of shit we do either hasn't been done in a long time.
We haven't
or
been done
hasn't
at all.
Done at all.
I don't think this shit never been done. I think the only motherfucker that might do this time journey, that was for old people. Let me tell y'all something. This is for us. We got to stand up, people. This is our time to shine. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's show these people how New Orleans take over shit.
And I don't even know if Tom Joyner was doing what we trying to do.
Right.
You know, so I guess that's about it, man. You know, at the end of the day, we want y'all to come. We want to have a good time. Come fuck with us.
Come and fuck with me, my baby. I'm ready.
You ready to take us out?
Oh, okay.
You gotta do the outro.
Outro. You want me to do another thing?
What you mean?
Motivational thing?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna read.
Fuck
He was
around.
looking at my phone. See, he want to know my notes.
Yeah, do another motivational, inspirational
Okay.
outro.
Never make a decision on happy emotions.
Okay.
Take time, pray for clear mind, and come back to it the next day.
Okay.
You can make the worst mistakes. Make a decision while being happy.
Okay.
Fuck being mad. But when you happy, you trying to make a decision, pray about it, take time, come back to it tomorrow. Might get a different answer.
Right.
Boom.
So when should I make that decision? Like when?
The next day.
No, but like what type of mind? What type of mind state I'm in?
A clear. What you mean?
You
A
said
clear
don't-
mind.
All right, so I'm not happy.
You got to pray for clear mind. Like got
So
to.
clear mind is considered neutral mind,
There you go.
no feelings. just-
Because you seeing both sides of your decision making.
right.
You see the pros and the cons. And when you're happy, you don't see all the cons because you're too damn happy. You don't even see
So I
anything
should-
negative or bad.
So I should meditate
Of course.
before I make a decision.
There you go. Because that decision might be the worst decision you ever made in your life. That's why some of y'all niggas right now on child support.
Yeah. I'm on child support. Let me tell you something about child support. Oh my God. Child support is not that bad.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, they take it out of my account.
Right.
They take that shit out of my account.
Damn.
Well, they don't take it out of my account. My job pays it for me. My job.
They take it out your check.
Yeah, take it out my check.
Of course, yeah.
So
That's
I
about
don't
right.
I don't gotta worry about that shit. I ain't gotta go down to the office. I ain't gotta, do none of that shit. And she can't. And she can't. Not saying that she could, but she can't really hold that shit over my head. But at first, before child support, I was scared of child support. And she, you could be held over your head.
Mm-hmm.
You know. What
Now
I'm
she
saying?
threatening you.
Now that you
I'ma
want
put
it,
you
it
on-
is
Put you
what
on
it
child
is.
support,
I
nigga.
I ain't even gotta fucking talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
Give me my
You ain't
baby.
got no reason to ask you for nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is ask me for time.
But people like you shouldn't be on child support.
I don't mind. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll probably put myself on child support for my next kid because I ain't getting married, so I ain't.
Just,
I'm gonna be a baby daddy probably like 2 to 3 times over.
Yikes.
don't do it, bro.
Huh?
Don't do it.
Yikes.
Man, it's in my destiny.
It's in that cup.
All right, man. Let's get out of here.
All right, y'all. Everybody, y'all love everybody. See y'all next time and stay on the lookout for more information on that cruise. Peace out. Love y'all.
Peace and love.